Hey guys, welcome back to an NR Ginger newsfeed. This video will be about the Battlefield 3 versus the Modern Warfare 3. So here we go. Two of the year's biggest games are going head to head. This is last holiday season, both seeking the crown as best military first-person shooter. Unless you've cut yourself off from all forms of media consumption, I'm of course talking about Modern Warfare 3 and Battlefield 3. So, in our Battlefield 3 review post, we outlined how the game's campaign has certain sense of realism and as opposed to the top of the action found in typical Call of Duty campaigns. While overall it's more slow-paced than Modern Warfare 3's single-player experiences, there's arguably more strategy required to make it through the entire affair. I've always found Call of Duty games to be overly generous in the amount of damage a player can take, and with both settings on normal, Modern Warfare 3 is the easier game. In regards to multiplayer, Battlefield 3 will give players a chance to drive various vehicles that they can't in MW3. I also really like how the idea of teamwork feels much more important in Battlefield 3 multiplayer than it is necessarily does in Modern Warfare 3. While the online game modes found in Battlefield 3 certainly take a page from the MW3 playbook, they do stand up on their own. There's enough disparity here to justify a separate purchase, especially for those modern warfare veterans who want somewhat of a change in scenery. As for MW3's online multiplayer modes, there really isn't much in the way of groundbreaking innovation. In all of my preview sessions leading up to the game's release, not once did Activision offer a chance for me to get some solid hands on with the new maps. This has of course led me to believe that there would be some sort of significant tweaking in the designs, but also Alice and my 10 plus hours of action, things feel very much the same as they did this time last year. Also, some of the maps in MW3 are reminiscent of the ones in MW2. Um, I'm just taking this from a website. I didn't do all this, so yeah. I choose not to give up MW3 on its own review post for a couple of reasons. First, Activision didn't get us review samples until launch day, and second, I wanted to avoid foregoing enough time with the online multiplayer to pass judgment. Of course, the decision was heavily influenced by the Battlefield 3 online hiccups that occurred during the game's infancy. Something I didn't experience playing online before it was released to the public. Why I've only heard sporadic chatter about MW3 stumbling during the first days of online play. I have I have had first-hand disappointment with the Call of Duty Elite MW3's web's based stat tracking and social community. As of writing service is for intents and purposes still broken, it's understandable that a complex network of servers trying to handle millions of users is having difficulty stabilizing, but Activision needs to make good with those who plunked down $50 for special features. I can't even log in to my main profile page. It's just the same endless screen below. Or I'll just put it on the video here. It is believed that it isn't fair to declare one game the winner when comparing Battlefield 3 and MW3. Modern Warfare may have the more recognizable brand, but Battlefield has a longer history. Battlefield may have vehicles and multiplayer, but MW3 offers more online modes. Which side, which side of the fence you find yourself on? There's no denying that both titles are an absolute blast to play and are true technical achievements and interactive entertainment. If money isn't an issue, I definitely recommend checking both titles out. If you can't justify $120 on two great military shooters, hopefully I've laid each game's pros and cons out to help you make an educated choice on which game is right for you. While I may think it isn't fair to award either game first place, that doesn't mean you can't. Please vote in the poll above, or for me, just leave a comment at the bottom or like the video or stuff like that on for which game you prefer. So at the bottom, just comment which one you like, and please subscribe. Thanks, guys.